Hey there, and welcome back to Trainwreck, an educational monster train series where you watch me struggle at around 200 Pact Shards. I do not have much in the way of an intro for you today. I am continuing on with my recording session of the weekend. We love to make progress on that. So I believe you are seeing this episode on, drum roll please, Wednesday? Indeed. So in that case, we're just going to go ahead and hop in. I'm looking forward to this run because, yeah, I time this stuff perfectly. It's like I planned it or something. Right when I'm getting into the part of the regular Train of Thought series where I'm hitting Prince and Sentient and Tethys and Penumbra, I'm hitting Spine Chief on the Trainwreck series. And Spine Chief is an incredible champion. Definitely one of the strongest in the game. Plays so nicely with the clan and is just a lot of fun because he's so different. I think Decayer and Corruptor are just both interesting lines to play that feel very divergent from the rest of the champions in Monster Train, which is excellent. So I'm always hyped for that. Our previous run here was with Rector. It's brought us up to 15 wins in the series. It was starting out as a harvest line. It looked that way. We had an endless remnant host combined with a baron with a plus 25. But I hard pivoted as soon as I saw a paraffin enforcer because I had a draft. I had burnout rector. You see where this is going. The run ended up as a classic burnout line. And by classic, I mean it's the line that you kind of expect will work, right? It's the expected run. You've got Lady of the Reformed in front as your tank, you've got Burnout Rector in the middle for overflow damage and a heavy hit, and then you've got drafts in the back with Paraffin Enforcer infusions, scaling the whole floor offensively. In this particular run, I opted for quick in those drafts, and that worked out pretty well. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. Sometimes Rector would hit an enemy after the drafts failed to kill it and waste a lot of his damage, and you can see kind of how that pains me a bit. But the real thing that kind of worked out in my favor here actually was refracting lens. I just face tanked, I don't know, at least 10 times my max Pyre health over the course of the run. It was like 50 damage in every combat or something like that. I was just leaking a 25 by 2 on ring 7 and going, all right, well, we're just going to take that to the Pyre and it'll be fine. So kind of shocking, but refracting lens did a great job. Obviously, I think there were improvements we could have done. I could have maybe not taken that quick and opted for something else instead, but I did want to dupe it right away, so I mean, it's probably okay. I don't know. It's fine. We won, right? So what am I really complaining about? But anyway, let's go ahead and hop in on this run. Looking forward to some Chief today. So, yeah, as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get this show on the road. Heck yeah. All right. I'm hoping to finish this episode and then, that's a good combo, I'll take it. Finish this episode, maybe have lunch. Let me tell you, I got a Cinnabon I'm really looking forward to. If you don't have Cinnabons where you're at, it's basically a cinnamon bun, but it's a company that makes them, and they're disgustingly delicious. They like are so sweet and tasty that I feel sick afterwards, but it's always a good time anyway. So I'm fine with it, honestly. All right, let's play it. We've got default Wurmkin, default Umbra. We're facing Patient, but Umbra is very good into Patient with a combination of damage shield and some other access points here. Damage shield upgrades on units as well, so I could see a Decayer line being very strong with the Shade Splitter opener here. I can face tank with some imps, I mean not imps, but what are they called? Morsels as well. Our enemies are Dazed Talos, Curse Arcus, which might be pretty tough, Patient Seraph, Hosting Kin, and Tumbra Assault, and Revenge of the Damned are our starting cards. Very good. I always love having some direct damage pings here. That's solid. Fractures are always excellent as well. I could see this run going a lot of directions. We'll be very strong in the early game, though, which I love to see. Temples are on 3, 4, 5, and 8. Phew, I was worried there might not be a fourth one there, but we did get one on 8, which is great. Dupe on 8 is Magic Side. It's not impressive, no removals. Trinket Shop with a Caverns on 7, but there's a ridiculously good Steel Shop on 7 as well with a Horde and a Vortex. Love that. We do get another removal Magic Shop Caverns on 6. That's pretty strong. And Magic Shops are really good with Chief because you want to be playing those fractures at low costs. We have a removal Dupe Horde on 5, another powerful node, and a removal Steel Shop Umbra banner on 4. So really, this is optimal for a Decayer run because we have a lot of good dupe alignments, we have a lot of good setups, good removals to cut out the things that don't inspire. Early game, we're looking at Wurmkin banner on Steel side, Wurmkin banner on Hellvent on 3. We have Umbra banners too, though, and they're pretty okay, actually, right? If I go Decayer. If I see Decayer, they're pretty okay, because you can actually win off the back of just Inspire a ton on Decayer, and then face tank with Morsel Maker, pretty much. It's totally doable. Trader's Quill, Rationing Scales. I like Rationing Scales here better than Trader's Quill. I mean, Trader's Quill's fine. I do have a couple pings. Hostingkins are pretty strong here. It's not bad. It's maybe better. I mean, I do see some etching in this clan combo. I guess it's fine. I don't need the Rationing Scales here, I don't think. I'm gonna look. Give me Decayer. Okay, we see Decayer. That's great news. I'll take it. It's the one I was immediately thinking of. Infector Corruptor, I probably would have clicked Corruptor and gone for Morsel spam in the back, but it's still strong here, right? Unit draft. Click it. Yes. Depending on my turn 1, I may bottom floor. No, it's not a bottom floor angle here. I have nothing I need to fit on this floor. I could save for morsels. It's kind of an interesting question. Yeah, I mean, I'll play the Chief. I think I will Train Steward middle, maybe. And then I'll just double reap down below. I need to charge these floors is part of the challenge. I am going to Hostingkin middle here, which will send it. Lets me play the Fracture, I believe. Good. This should kill the floor. Yeah, it does. Great news. All right. I will Fracture here. I'm going to double Shade Splitter here and charge my guy upstairs, give him something. Okay. This lets me do Entumbra Assault upstairs, which is great. And now I can do a huge ping on this floor and Shade Splitter. Good. I take the Magma Morsel. We almost get the kill. Ugh, it's unfortunate. I take, what, 1 damage here? 1 damage. You're right. I take the 1. It's fine, I suppose. Or it's 2 damage, but he has 1 life, unfortunately. I will reap on middle, and then I will Shade Splitter twice here. I think that's good. Take some stats upstairs. Okay. Fine. We get through it off the back of just a lot of stats, it turns out. I can play the Rubble Morsel and self-ping it for better morsels here. Honestly, great. Love that. And we just keep inspiring. He would take 40 on this floor, so we get through this no problem. This is the weakest we are. We also got the unit trial, which is excellent. I took 2 damage for it. Honestly, fair. Snap Click Bounding Echoes. It's purple. It's Etch, which is Trader's Quill value. It makes other things purple. Act Morsels. Ooh, Perils. Ooh, Perils. Ooh, that's a tough call. Do I see myself playing Perils here? I think you always click Perils because you never know if it becomes your run. And I have the Bounding Echoes if I have to connect the dots here, right? And I am going to take Morsel Maker. I think this will be a good line for me here. You could get away with Crucible Warden, right? He absolutely is playable here. I mean, of course, the challenge is how do I actually kill with him? But I think Crucible Warden's pretty good, right? He could be a relentless machine. He's hard to... It's interesting because he's hard to actually play, but this works if I put this on the floor with Chief eventually. I think Morsel Maker will just be stronger. I'm going to click him. You could go a lot of different directions there, I think. Magic Shot, maybe? See the holdover. I do see value in that. Wurmkin Banner, I mean, it could be a bunch of things, but I also am okay with Morsel Maker here. I'm going to go Umbra Banner, I think. The -1s are potentially good. I could take a Frozen into Bounding Echoes. I could take a holdover into Perils. Yeah, I mean, the pieces are there. Permafrost, that's something. We'll take it. I'm going to grab this Horde. Concussive Coals is actually quite good here. I play bottom. Yeah, for sure. Umbra Banner says Morsel Maid. I mean, okay. Okay, Monster Train, you got me. Morsel Maid, we're doing it. That's silly, but fun. Wow, alright. Now I could re-roll this, but I think the Permafrost on Bounding Echoes is just correct here, so we'll take it. Yeah, I'll take the -1 here into, honestly, a Fracture. It's purple, it's good. We'll do it. I'll 20 Consume and Entumbra Assault, also good. I can't afford anything else, so I'm not going to reroll. We move on. Morsel Maid's pretty solid. Mark of Invasion, I can get away with this. Money is good. Daze. Funny, right? Daze is funny. I can Entumbra Assault upstairs here. Yes. This lets me do Miner, Chief, Morsel Maker. And then I can just get rid of the other morsel here, and we're going to be okay. This will work for me. I mean, I may as well play Morsel Maid middle, right? And take the money, I guess. I get a turn. I get a turn. Let's charge upstairs, actually. It's fine. I get a turn on this. And then he's going to swing on that guy, so that's actually pretty good. I think it's funny watching the preview for this. It's always better to ping in the back here because of the way it works. And then you Shade Splitter here, and we feed middle, and that's pretty solid. And then we reap upstairs to get the kill. Seems good. And I get the Collector as well, which I love to see. I do think the play here is you shoot like this, and then we reap twice, and we get the kill for the floor. Very solid. I may be able to get at least some damage out, and I do. That's pretty cool. Cool. We're going to take some curses. It's going to suck a little bit, but it's fine. I can actually kill one guy in the back, which is great. I can kill another guy in the back, which is also great. And then it's fine. We chill. We at least get through some of these guys. And he hits them 3 times, which is pretty cool. We just take purples here. I think it's a good call to do it. And we're strong. Yeah, good. Not great, but it's fine. Right? It is an acceptable pickup, I think. Soul Crushing Guild with purple. I mean, that's disgusting. Of course I click it, but it's my common pack. Don't do that to me, bud. Purple packed morsels. I do want that. I want the Space Prism, but I mean, think about the fact that I have a Morsel Maid here. We're going to click on the packed morsels for sure. That is like the spell chain hit of dreams. Wurmkin Banner or Umbra Banner? I will go Umbra Banner here, although duping Packed Morsel seems pretty tempting here. I'm going to go Umbra Banner because I think Alloy Construct is a strong pickup if I see him. Yeah. And I don't know, there could be a Horde here of good value. I'll take a Pyre Stone Housing. Sure, it's like a plus 25 eventually. Crucible Collector. Morsel Master is fine too. Yeah, Master gets away with it. And then I can do -2, huh? I have to take stuff. Intrinsic Soul Crushing Guild answers Patient. I think I have to do something like this on the run. I think we will do Master into Morsel Maid here. Yes. This will eventually be good. I'm going to -2 a fracture here. It's fine. And then I'm going to look in the caverns. Wildwood Tome? I mean, we take the Trample Tome. For sure. Because I might not see a multi-strike on this run, and that's pretty good. I could have saved the -2 for that Trample Tome, but I was also saving that in case I got the... What is it? The X5 on that Daze thing. That would have been pretty good. Dang. How am I going to approach you? I think it's Chief downstairs here. I mean, he swings, which is funny. I think it's Morsel Maid Master upstairs. She doesn't kill him. It comes close, but she does not kill him. Okay. It's kind of bad, but it's fine. I am going to play... Yikes. I think I have to do Maker in the back or else he perishes here, which kind of sucks. I also think I need to... fracture this floor. Not ideal. Right? Not ideal. So the angle here is Shade Splitter bottom. We get a morsel up top. It's good. I do want to Antumbra Assault up here. That's important. The Gorges will eventually get him out of death range. Great news. And then I let that hit me. I'm going to Shade Splitter down below. Yeah, Rubble Morsel. Incredible, because that means I get the Trample upstairs. Cool, and we're on board. Great. Technically, I'm using Spine Chief. How do I keep you alive? Oh, God. Oh, no. This helps. It doesn't do it. Oh, God, it's terrible. Do it again. Hey, he lives. Great job. And we win upstairs now. Cool. He's trampling. He's doing the job. He's getting it. We inspire down below. We play all the cards out. We are cruising. Great. I think we got it. That was a tight floor, but I think we take these. Now, is this Daze Man? It is Daze Man. That's unfortunate. I can at least kill something here. Ooh, I actually can kill everything here. This works, right? No, it doesn't. Well, that's a shame. Well, we got it. We're okay. We just kind of reap a whole bunch. I think we'll be fine. I don't need to hit her here. It's okay. I'll kill a man and then hit the boss for 16, I suppose. We'll be okay. I mean, this is actually shockingly all right. I can Soul Crushing Guilt down here for kind of a weird amount of bonus, I think. Kind of weird, but I'll take it, right? I'll Bounding Echoes here to kill a guy. It's something. It's a weird setup, but we get a lot of rounds, and it's actually okay. Surprisingly so. Shade Splitter. Morsels. We win upstairs, hands down. It's fine. We're not going to mess around, though. I'll do my 110s to him. Yeah, we are chilling here, it turns out. Very, very chilling. We play a unit in front, and then we chill, honestly. I mean, this will work out, yeah. Now, I need to ramp my Morsel Gen, or find multi-spike. I saw the spike here. I will click Wurmkin Spike. This card is good. I can play it at 0. I can do a lot of fun stuff with it. Glug Cider, he's here. How much space am I going to take on this run? I'm going to take space here. Maybe not right away, but I do want it because I want to put Morsel Master Maid on the same floor as Chief. This tanks for Chief, but this also kills the floor. What can Glug Cider do? I can put Glug Cider into Morsel Maker. The problem is this doesn't work because Morsel Maker spawns units and then those units get hit instead of the Morsel Cider. It's real tragic. I can't find a good use for the boy. So I think he goes away. We take the money. I do want space here so I can jam my chief and maid together. I think it's important. And this will improve my run considerably. I will go to the right. This is a ridiculously good steel shop. I guess I'll look at the Umbra banner. Don't care. Crucible Warden, Morsel Maker. No thank you. Give me a spell chain. Plus 30. I do think I want a plus 30 and a 10 in piercing here. Plus 30 on this revenge is pretty nonsense. I will just buff Decayer, I think. There's not much complexity to this. We'll do it. I'm going to cut cards that are not purple. So Train Stewards are pretty tough to play, I think. Yep, they're going to go. That's fine. Look at this steel shop at long last. Endless? Don't think so. Reroll it. Quick? I'll quick the Morsel Maid here. Yeah. That could potentially save a lot. I also think I should cut the Morsel Maker. I could jam these together. Is the Morsel Maker potentially better? No, because if I draw it first, this doesn't work in my favor. So I'm going to cut him, and we chill on the rest of this. Sadly, no multi-strike or whatever. Sadly, no spell chain either. I need to take stuff. So we're going to plus 30, and then what, 10 in piercing, this same revenge. I don't think I have really a choice. 100 shards. That is... I had this moment of, what if this is Pyre Light Master? I just lose. I don't think I would just lose. That's pretty rough, actually. I don't have a purple on this turn. We hate to see it. Oh my god, but Morsel Maid is purple. I actually am a genius. Incredible. I am a genius. We're so strong. I'm incredible at the video game. And then, I mean, middle floor, we just hashtag send this, right? We just blast a dude. I will Antumbra Assault normally here. I'm gonna Perils middle, yeah, and we're gonna take big Morsel Gen up top. It's helpful. I do want to stop this damage coming in upstairs, so I'm gonna shoot another man, I think. Cool. I'll take that. That's stats. Now, I am going to blast mid-floor, I think, here. I believe 12 Reap. I don't have a lot of Reap down on the floor, but I do think that'll get it. Yeah, we just pop one dude, and then we play a million cards, and we're going to get this top floor down. This is a lot of shards, by the way. Trader's Quill, easy to underestimate, really strong. Like, don't underestimate Trader's Quill, in my opinion. I just hashtag send this thing. We just blast here, I'm pretty confident. And then we kill too. That's good. That stops that. Good news. And then at long last, again, I'm not getting any inspire value here if I'm already getting a kill, but I do want to play the trample here. We'll work on middle a little bit. Now I need to purple it up, as it were. Just blast that man into oblivion. And then we're going to play a whole bunch of morsels here. Our goal, of course, is to play purples and then scale my front guy for Relentless, which will happen, it looks like. Cool. Cool. I actually think we might be okay, shockingly. Purple cards, maybe, please. Man, we are eating dirt, it looks like. 1 damage shy on front. 1 damage shy on back. Good lord. Well, Monster Train. Oof. I ate some hits there because RNG, yeah? Oh, we just dazed this boss. I think that's pretty strong, it turns out. I'll play a purple middle. May as well. Take the damage shield back. I guess I can blast this front dude. I might as well, right? I guess actually it's better to just shoot the guy in the back, right? There's no real complexity to that. Yeah, just shoot that man. And we get it for sure. Dang, really sad I lost that. That does tell me I have a little bit to go as far as actually getting this kill goes, right? Or at least not getting this kill, but getting this run down. A multi-strike would help. I don't require it. I do want to fill out the Pyrestone housing slots, though. Purple Revenge, honestly, yeah, okay, fair. I'll click it. It's a purple card. Grovel would be great, but don't think so. Excavation Eruption, I mean, I'd rather just redraw Fractures, honestly. I'll skip it. It's fine. Feast is pointless here as well. Removal dupe here. Yeah, we removal dupe. For sure. For sure. Cool. Horde says, oh, Fossilized Fangs. That's scaling. That's really good because I have that Gorge ability on Morsel Maid. Removals, I need to cut non-purple cards. So Train Stewards need to go. One of those Antumbra Assaults is on the chopping block here. Dang, no Spell Chain, huh? I mean, in this case, actually, I'm just going to plus 30 and plus 10 in piercing this Antumbra Assault, so it's actually cracked now. Did I just... It reordered them, and I moved too fast. Oh no, I have a 10 in piercing, 20 in consume Antumbra Assault now. Well, that sucks. But it's going to have to do, I suppose. I am just going to dupe Pack Morsels here. It's a good card to have another one of, I think. Man, that's tragic. I was considering duping that too. Well, okay, Pack Morsels. That's depressing, but fine. That's extremely depressing. I'm very sad about that, actually. I made a mistake, and that is unfortunate. Well, it'll at least give me morsels on average. Statistically, it's guaranteed to, so there's that, but it still makes me sad to see. I will blast on mid-floor for sure. Scaling. That's at least a very large amount of scaling. Well, it's a purple for a purple. Hiya. Okay. It's a shame, but it's fine. I am going to Antumbra Assault in middle here for sure. Oh, am I going to do it on bottom, actually? I am. That is true. I will do it on bottom. I do it this way so that I can Bounding Echoes upstairs, or I Bounding Echoes on middle floor. Genius. Look at me go. And then this charges top floor in an important way. I should charge, see if I see... I didn't hit it. That's okay. I am going to Wurmkin Spike middle regardless just to hit that man for 30. Cool. I'm hoping to get this kill. Yeah, we get this kill. Great job. I mean, honestly, the real thing that makes this workable is actually the ridiculous amount of scaling here. It's a shame. I need to play the trample. I do not think I can avoid it here, so we'll click it. I wanted to try for a Shade Splitter that gave me Ember, but alas. We just kill this man in front, which is incredible. I'm so sad. I can kill the guy in back, though. That's really good. I'm going to do that. That's just correct. Top floor. I don't believe I can get what I'm looking for in any way, so we just kill that back man. And I sadly just move the floor around and shoot him, I guess. It's fine. This is unfortunate. My piercing. Where's my piercing? I'm sad. Middle floor too. I do want to... Interesting. Punch around, I think. Yeah, that works out. Sure. And this will... Now we'll get it, right? Hey, look, we did it. I'm going to Rubble Morsel. I'm actually going to play another Shade Splitter, see what I see. Alright, I'm going to play the Rubble Morsel into this lad. Then I Shade Splitter. I will scale his damage shield here. It's good to do so. Cool. And then I wish to Magma Morsel and ping it out for, well, I guess some lifesteal, I suppose, is what we get here. It's a lot. We're going to be fine now. We easily beat this boss at this point. Especially when you hit the soul-crushing guilt like this. That's just strong, it turns out. Yeah, he's extremo dead now. Great news. I'm so sad about my tenon piercing. Oh, I'm just so sad. It reversed the order, and I don't know why it did it, and I'm just very unhappy about that. Forgotten Trade, I mean, it's purple. What do I need this for, though, right? What is the play? I want to go to that magic shop. Good grief. I do. I will. This Forgotten Trade is pretty decent. It's purple and it's a Trader's Quill, but I would rather see morsels. I don't think it's this, right? I just don't think so. Furnace Tap. Okay. Ember Cache is a bomb too, but I think it's going to be Furnace Tap here. I have the perils. I could see some nonsense. I could also permafrost that. We're definitely going to the magic shop now. Take the money, remove cards. Well, we'll have to see what we see. Permafrost, I'm going to put it on that Furnace Tap here. It's just good business. -1 here. I mean, I may as well make this Antumbra Assault cost less. Although, I think it's actually going to be -1 +10 Revenge here. Yeah, I like that. That makes this pretty strong. Reroll this. Double stack. I mean, double stack Furnace Tap will get the job done when I need to play it. This man will kill everything. That does reward me now for just -1s on Shade Splitters. Double stack Furnace Tap is pretty solid, I think. Yeah, this is going to win a relentless combat like no one's business. And now, I mean, caverns here. Oh, Tiny Stone. Well, that's pointless. Make him big. That's even worse. Tiny Stone is just actually unhelpful here. I already took the space. I'm just going to leave. That's also sad. This run makes me sad. Monster Train, you've made me sad. I'm so sad. I am extremely sad. I actually think the right choice here, by the way, given that situation, is we go to this magic shop as well, but I think I'm pretty likely to be cutting perils and giving up on it. It's possible we see one in the final. Yeah, it's possible. I'm leaning towards right now cutting Fractures because I would rather redraw Shade Splitters and then just make Shade Splitters cost 0. I think this is actually correct, believe it or not. We save our money here because there's nothing I could want from this. I guess I could buy a +10 into, what, Hosting Kin? No. Purge a card. I mean, I could purge another Fracture, actually. It's pretty good. I'm going to do that. This is a weird run where I'm purging Fractures because I need to shrink my deck, but at the same time, I need to answer other challenges as well. Bottom floor setup. Yes. It's weird, I know, but it's correct. I'm going to blast this floor for sure. And then I'm going to Shade Splitter here. And I guess we'll play that. Sure. Seems good. Okay. I blast this floor. Seems good. Morsels. I like those, as it turns out. We just loaded up. I mean, this is solid, right? I'm looking for damage shield overload here. I'm looking for a whole bunch of stuff. I'm gonna hit this man. Cool. Those dazes are real clutch, man. Woof. That's strong. Glad to see that. I'm gonna hit. It's great. We just look for morsels here. Excellent. Stats. Excellent. I'm leaning towards... what? I think the play is we hold the Bounding Echoes and we Wurmkin spike the boss here for 16 Reap. I give up some of my damage shield for it, but I think it is just a lot. Okay, I want to shoot the man in the back for sure. This is a good turn for my Bounding Echoes, reasonably certain about that. Yep, I need to be killing this floor. I'm going to kill one man in the front now. Strong. I'm going to Antumbra Assault in the back. This gives us the Morsel Jump. Good. And now it's fractures into the boss. Every one of these represents a lot of damage. Pact morsels. A whole bunch of value here. Good. Good, good, good. I play morsel. I play morsel. We're loading it up here. I let this happen. If I multi-strike here, do I just win right away? He gets 179 by 3, which is, what, 500 and something damage a round? He doesn't have enough damage shield to win, but it's pretty close. I actually think we do get this, shockingly. So I'm just going to click it. Yeah, that puts 280 damage into the boss as well. So I'm actually okay with that. Cool, I like don't get cards now, but it's going to be okay, I think. Especially if I can daze him, actually. It's very good. Like, I don't get any other cards, pretty much. Ooh, I get a morsel at least. It could have been a morsel that gave me Ember, but we're going to be fine. This is we just chomp, pretty much. Yeah, it's a mega chomp here. Which is funny to say out loud, but true. And then we just absolutely blast the floor. Cool. I mean, not much worry here. My man hits for 1,000,000 damage. We get it. Good. Shroud Spike, no thanks. Another Furnace Tap, I would rather not. Honestly, Shroud Mitosis is a bait. Drawing cards is good. Yes, drawing cards is good. We click the draw card button. I will go to the steel shop now. This has been foretold. Drop cage? No. Hammered chest plates? I guess. Sure. It's fine. Question mark. My removals. How am I getting to the shard count I want? I have to dupe here. I have to take 25. I guess I didn't consider that, did I? No, I did not. Well, Monster Train. I'm a big brain or something. Anyway, I removed Train Stewards, so that was a mistake. That's funny. That's funny. It's okay. I think the right choice is to look at the steel shop here. Quick. I'm just going to take a plus 25 in this guy. If I see a multi-strike, I see a multi-strike. If not, we're fine. Cool. I'm going to give him Endless. That's actually really funny. I'm just going to give him Damage Shield 3 now, and this will be fine. Sure. My cuts are going to be straightforward here, I think. I'm looking to improve the density of the important cards here. So I'm going to cut 2 Shade Splitters, and then on my next turn, I'm going to make 2 Shade Splitters free. And that should be good, I believe. Cutting the Shade Splitters is potentially wrong, by the way. But I'm going to at least cut 1. And then the other ones I cut, I mean, you could make an argument for a lot of different stuff here, but I think it is just the Shade Splitter here. And then we move. Well, I'm looking at maybe 125 here. It's 25 plus 15, so I potentially get 40 at best, which is not optimal, but fine, I suppose. I'm going to take the Pact Morsels downstairs. I'm going to play 1 upstairs. I'm going to Morsel Mate him. This lets me Perils him. I can then eat here. It gets rid of that. I can play the Chief down. We're good. I get the trample on this turn too, which is neat. Cool. Fine. I do want to blast mid-floor. I do want to ping here. I want morsels. Morsel scaling is your friend, as it turns out. We're just going to load up this floor to the best of my ability. Ping one downstairs. It's good. We'll load it out. Play morsel-made stuff. I need morsels. 12 damage shield. It's a big number. We're fine. I think we get through this guy. Yeah, we can shoot him once. Cool. I'm going to take the morsel here. It's good and worth it to do so. I am going to work on backline fellows a bit. That miner is very good. Love to see it. Damage. Love to see it. Could just shoot this guy. I'm going to shoot downstairs instead, I think. Because we're going to hit him with the bonk from that Wurmkin spike, so we were fine. Cool. Morsels are your friend. I click a whole bunch of stuff here. Are we strong enough yet? Probably. Just hashtag send it. I mean, the thing is there's no reason for me to hashtag send it until such point that I actually feel that I need to, right? Is the thing. There's really, unless I'm missing a kill or something, I don't see the reason to do it. Yeah, I just don't see it, right? I might need it eventually. Maybe this next turn, potentially. But I will just kind of wait until such time that I do. We get it here, we're okay. Now the question then becomes, do I play it now? I mean, I'm pretty confident this wins the combat if I do. He has what? Yeah, I'm just going to click it. It's a lot of damage. It turns out he's very strong. Perils. I'll take that, sure. This lets me get a bunch more morsels, which I appreciate. Great job. Honestly, excellent. We shoot one man, we shoot another man, we daze the boss, it's fine. We're chewing it now, no concerns. Daze the boss, it's fine. We reap the boss, still fine. Sure, good. Cool, and then we win. Hey look, we did it. Cool. Honestly, no complexity there. Turns out Furnace Tap is a good card. Is Furnace Tap strong? Yes. Another soul-crushing guild. This game really wants me to go to town. I am going to take a Broken Memories because it is a Pact Morsels. And I like Pact Morsels. Grovel? No. Ember Forge? Well, I mean, no. No. I had this moment of consideration. I could dupe Ember Forge and then self-infuse him for 25. This gets me to 195, I believe. But if I'm not going to hit 200 anyway, I'm just not going to bother. It's fine, right? You all will forgive me. Oh no, I didn't self-infuse a train steward again. Dang. The video game has been ruined. I have a hard time taking things like that seriously when it's, aw, shucks, I should have self-infused a train steward. That just feels like, come on. Come on. What was in this again? Hold up, let me look. Oh, I don't get my tenon piercing back? That's a tragedy. I'm going to make the Entumbra Assault free then, because of all the things I told you. The Permafrost here is the Soul Crushing Guilt, in case I don't have enough purple to play it. I think I like that a lot. The 10 magic power, it does not matter. I re-roll this. No holdover. That means I am purging the absolute dirt out of Perils. Goodbye. -2 here. I mean, I'll click it. Make Shade Splitter free. Love that. With the whole deck being free at this point, I am actually just okay with sending it on the multi-strike, pretty much. This is a really good set of relics, by the way. Encased Divinity, Mind Horde. Mind Horde is... I mean, these are okay, actually. I'm going to re-roll them. Mask of Penumbra. Draw me cards, it turns out. Bog Slime. Infuse my floor. Yes, please. And then the removals are what, in truth? Very little matters to me right now. I guess I can take the improved firebox then. Okay. The dupe here, because there's an I can do a lot of things. The dupe could be, I can get to 185 duping this. I could get to, I mean, it's probably dupe the Revenge, her 415. I think this is probably it. I'll take it, sure. Yeah, fine. 185, close enough, honestly. Very close enough. I should spend my money. I don't really see a reason not to, so I'm going to buy removals. And what are you cutting? Great question. I could just improve my card draws a little bit. So I'm going to cut a Hosting Kin, I suppose. It's fine. I mean, it's a purple card, but I improve my turn ones and such. Oh no, I didn't save Train Stewards. I can't get my 200 shards. Patient is too powerful. I lose my win streak or something. I don't know. It's around 200 shards. It's fine. It's fine. Cool. Alright, now I need to daze him right away. True enough. I do that by Packed Morsels on this floor. Broken Memories on the Packed Morsels here. And then we Soul Crushing Guilt this guy. I will play Antumbra Morsel. Morsel Maid. Burn the Perils. Drop. Wait, no, order matters. Magma Morsel, which eats everything. Then I Spine Chief. Then I hit this guy, and we do a whole bunch. And we have, I mean, with double Gorges on this, I mean, we're going to be fine. I have so much damage shield here. We're just okay. Yeah, cool. We're good. We did it. And honestly, I can get away with a lot here. Because I'm quite powerful, in fact. Ooh, why wasn't that Wurmkin spike a turn earlier? I'm gonna revenge this guy. And then we're gonna hit him with the Wurmkin spike for an extra 100. Cool. Cool. I'm gonna load this floor up because I think the right play is pretty much always to just load up to the best of my ability. I think I'm going, I mean, it doesn't matter if I shoot this guy, right? I may as well just load up downstairs, right? Yeah, true. Here, I will take the trample. It's good to do so. Hit the man on middle so I can get some purples on every floor. Cool. And then now we're just also still fine. This Trader's Quill has been remarkably good, I think. Yeah, come back up here, champ. That seems good. Bounding Echoes, I like it, but I'm going to click the Antumbra Assault first so I can do Bounding Echoes now. Ooh, but Shade Splitter first. Yeah. Now we Bounding Echoes, and we load up this floor with a ton of everything. Excellent. I fracture him. It's good. I will Soul Crushing Guilt him. And then I am going to Furnace Tap here because I think that I have the ability to support this. Neat. That's a lot of damage that he's taking here. I have no fear. We just load up the floor. And then if I happen to hit a Rubble Morsel, we are cruising, I think. Is really the truth of it. I'm going to load middle. I will Soul Crushing Guilt him again. I'm going to blast downstairs. Just kill a man. Cool, he comes back up. Good. We do the Antumbra Assault. I load the floor up. If I see, yep, a rubble morsel, then we're golden. And we completely send it here in a major way, which is great news. More reap. More reap. Honestly, it's still worth it here to up a guy. It's just pure damage through, so we may as well. That's a lot of damage for him to take. He might die out of Relentless. It is possible for that to be true. Yeah, actually, he just dies out of Relentless. That's pretty nifty, huh? Cool. Well, I'm going to skip this turn because he's dead. That's just enough reap to kill Patient out of Relentless. We love to see it. Yeah, oh no, my 200 shards. It's cool. I'm not even worried about it. I'm over it a bit. I don't actually think that the 200 shard meta... I mean, I've said this before. I don't actually think it's that good, right? And I think that that is... Oh, it's a really good turn one. And I think that that is an important takeaway here. I will save... Yeah, I will save the Ember Drain here. I for sure think it's correct to do so. Cool. We still get to play top floor, which is very entertaining to me because of reasons. I can Broken Memories here, I can Soul Crushing Guilt and Trample here. Because we have the Morsel made, I guess I need to think vaguely about this middle floor's damage shields. Sure, I'll clock him. Great. Because I have this lineup that enables me to do a ton of damage, and it's really good. So I can rely on Morsel Maid in a big way and not actually worry about other stuff. I can just kill this front guy entirely. I can actually just kill any of them entirely. Wow, that's actually really strong. I guess I might as well, right? Sure. Jeez, okay. Yeah, it's just so powerful overall that I'm not really concerned about it. This is a really strong draw order, by the way. Yeah, in truth, I believe I can and should Furnace Tap right now. Yes, I believe that Furnace Tap right now is not only correct, it is morally correct. I'll take 16 Reap to bottom floor, that seems pretty decent. Yeah, I was talking a little bit there about how I feel about everything that I just said as far as the metas go, and the truth is I just don't see it, right? I just don't see the value of me putting so much time and energy into a meta that is honestly not that great. I mean, the one thing that I don't like about it, like, well, there's a lot of things I don't like about it in truth, but the one thing that stands out to me the most as the most annoying is that there's this demeanor, and it's not something that comes from any of the actual players of... It's not something that comes from... I take damage here. Dang, weight of contrition too strong. It's not something that comes from any of the players, the content creators, right? The content creators don't have any kind of issue with this, but the viewers and the other players on places like... Oh, nice, I don't take damage. On places like, I don't know, Reddit and other stuff. The big struggle that they have is that they see a lower number and they go, ah, dang, you're not as good at the game or something. And I really, really dislike that kind of takeaway. I think that diminishes the consistency and the importance of consistency on a lot of these things. So, I mean, the fact, it doesn't matter, like, oh no, if I can win 1,000,000 infinite runs at 100 shards, suddenly I'm not as good as someone who can run who can get like 50 runs at 200 shards. I don't know. It's just a really annoying kind of thing that I have noticed coming up recently. People push these numbers up because they feel like they have to. And I really think that that's unfortunate. I think it's very unfortunate. Now, unfortunately, I do take 1 damage here. Oh no, my score. But we're going to win this run anyway, so I kind of don't care. Cool. Give me a morsel. Hey, we did it. Morsel. I don't take the Vengeful Shard. Incredible. I can also ping something out, so I'm going to shoot the guy that has spikes here, I think. There we go. Like that. I'm just going to load up damage upstairs. I don't really care about anything else. I'll take morsels, though. That's good. Bigger number, good. That's like 50 damage a single morsel. Incredible. Cool. Well, we're definitely going to win this. I have no concerns about this particular run. Ooh, here you go. You shoot the one downstairs that doesn't get dazed, and we're chilling. Yeah. I mean, our frontline guy wins this no matter what. For sure. He gets it. I just dazed the guy in back now, too, and he's also very dead. And then middle floor just does not matter. I guess I could shoot a man. Okay, sure. It's fine. We're going to be fine. I might take another damage from that Vengeful Shard. Depends on my draw order a little bit, but we got it. Hey, look, we did it. Cool. Go team. Vengeful Shard gone. I can do a little bit of damage here. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Whatever. I'm going to shoot and take some morsels. I want bigger numbers. Give me big number, please. Thank you. You've done it. You're incredible. That's 175 reap. I mean, we easily win this. Yeah, for sure. Not a problem. I was like nuancing over some of those because it was just fun to click the cards, but that's honestly the main reason I do that in those final moments. I'm just like, oh, I want to click my cards. I did all this work. Let me play the game. It's fun. You could skip playing the cards, but if you just end turn to victory, are you really enjoying the game? I don't think so. 62k, it's a fine score. We'll go to the run summary. I lose like what? 2% score in the end. Oh no, my 1 damage taken. It turns out Morsel Maid's a good unit. It also turns out you don't need multi-strike if you trample a big enough number through, which is pretty good. And Spine Chief was clearing waves anyway, so I actually didn't have a problem with it. And then in my particular instance, I just said, okay, well, instead I'm going to Furnace Tap for 3 hits a turn whenever I feel like dropping that, and then making the entire rest of my deck cost 0 outside of a couple Revenges. Fine. It's fine, right? If I had been paying attention, I could have easily gotten the last 25 shards here. It doesn't actually change anything, is the real silly thing, right? It does absolutely nothing to this run. The enemies do not get harder in a way that competes with my line, and it doesn't make my run better because I probably just buy 1 fewer removals in the end, or maybe I cut another hosting kin. It's not that good. So this is a great example of a run where you look at this and you go, this is no different at 185 shards than 210. Absolutely no different. So when you watch this, there's no real value. It's very weird. It seems superficial for me to target 200, right? That's why I changed the series to be around 200. But it's interesting because Cranberry brought this up recently. There's like a quote-unquote meta that's evolving to push for higher shards. And there's like this quiet but visible and noticeable inclination towards players to view higher shard players as more skilled than lower shard players. And it's interesting as a discussion point because this came up in the beta testing for Monster Train, The Last Divinity, where people were talking about this. And it was one of the reasons that the Divinity shows up at 100 shards, because the developers literally said, okay, well, we'll make a very solid cutoff where they'll see the final boss, and that will be kind of the point. And if they want to push it, sure, I don't see a reason to limit them, but 100 shards will be the point. And that's what they balanced the game around. That's what they made the DLC around. I mean, it just makes sense. So I don't know. This is actually one thing where I personally believe that Slay the Spire did it better because the three keys, right? It's not like you can grab more red keys, right? You can't just suddenly go, "Ooh, I'm going to skip like 6 campfires and get like 6 red keys." So then my 6 red key run is better than this other person that only got 1 red key. It's just a superficial number. I don't know. I don't love it. I don't love that Monster Train did it this way, but I do also recognize that they desperately wanted to differentiate themselves from ye old Slay the Spire, and it worked out fine, I guess. Although I think I don't love the way leads work either. I don't know. I think if I were making this game, it would not have looked like this, but it's fine. It's still fun. Our run, though, was great. I really don't have much else to say there, though. It turns out Decayer is a strong champion and Morsel Maid is a good unit. There's really not much I should add to this, besides Furnace Tap, make deck free, hit millions of times. Concussive Coals did fine. It actually dodged a couple curses here and there, which was fine, I guess. Firestone Housing just represented some more HP, I suppose. The Fossilized Fangs was a big pickup, though. I'll give you that. And then the Mask of Penumbra was also just free draw, which is good. Got us up to 7, which was nice. But I'll leave you there. This is a 16 win streak. Happy to say it. And yeah, so hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.